Good morning, students. Today we have to discuss about the digestion in human. Some part of human digestive system I have discussed in previous video, in which you have seen digestion of food in mouth and in stomach. In mouth, you have seen the carbohydrate or starch is changed into the maltose, which is a type of sugar, and not show the iodine taste. And when the food is come from mouth through esophagus in stomach, and you know that stomach contains or stomach release HCl or hydrochloric acid, which kill the pathogens or bacteria which is come in our diet or foods. Second, stomach also release mucus which protect the stomach. And third, stomach also contain some digestive juices which break down the protein into smaller substance or smaller components of food. So today we have to discuss about the next part of digestion. Means today we have discussed about the different part of our digestive system. You see, it is esophagus, and esophagus is also called food pipe. When we take any food item from the mouth, then after chewing the food item, the food is diffused through food pipe and come in the stomach. Here you see that is stomach in this figure. This is the liver. Liver is also called is a largest gland of body, and liver secrete bile juice. This is the liver, and it secretes bile juice, which is stored a sac-like structure, which is called gallbladder. Means bile juice which is secreted from the liver is stored into bile gallbladder. The next structure here you see, that is pancreas. Pancreas is called mixed gland because it releases both hormones and digestive juice both. So pancreas is also called mixed gland, which relates both. First is digestive juice, and the digestive juice released from the pancreas is called pancreatic juice. pancreatic juice, which help the digestion of carbohydrates and protein. Or pancreatic juice break down the carbohydrate and protein into smaller substances, and pancreas is also release a hormone which is called insulin, and insulin is a hormone which regulate the glucose level or sugar level in our blood. When there is less secretion of insulin in our body, then we will suffer from the diabetes, or the person who is suffering from the diabetes has less secretion of hormone insulin. Then when you take the food from the oral cavity and mouth, then food is come in our stomach through food pipe, or it is also called vasophagus, and from stomach the some part of digestion which takes place in stomach, like mixing of HCl, which kill the bacteria which is come from food, and stomach also contain mucus which protect the lining of stomach, and third, stomach also contain some digestive juice which break down the protein into smaller components. So from stomach, the food item is come in small intestine, and there is digestion of partially digested food. Partially digested food means some part of the food is digested into the mouth or oral cavity. You have seen digestion of starch, and some part of the food is digested in stomach, and third, some part of food is digested into the small intestine. So in small intestine there are different structure which play a major role in digestion, just like belly. So when the digestion of food is almost completed into small intestine, and here see that small intestine is a more wide structure, more wide structure, and the length of small intestine is 7.5 meters. Here you see in this structure, this is the structure of small intestine, and you see it is a more wide structure, and the length of small intestine is 7.5 meters. When the digestion is completed in the small intestine, then there is formation of two types of materials. First is useful material, and second is waste material, or it is also called harmful material. So useful materials are absorbed by our body, and harmful material or waste materials are removed by our body through the process of excretion. So here you see it is the small intestine, and here you see the large intestine. When the digestion of food is completed in small intestine, then the useful materials are absorbed by the blood vessels, or in small intestine there is a structure which is called villi. will increase the surface area, increase the surface area of small intestine for absorption of digested food. If you see the structure of villi, then the structure of villi is just like this finger-like projection, which increase the surface area of small intestine for absorption of the food material, digested food material, and the useful material is taken by our body, and the harmful material means waste materials are removed from the body through the process of excretion. So in human being, after the digestion of food in small intestine, the useful material is absorbed by the blood vessels through the process of absorption, and the harmful material is go into large intestine, and from large intestine it is removed outside from the body through anus. So if you see the digestive system of human being, then the digestive system of human being contains different parts. First is mouth, second is esophagus, which is also called food pipe. Third is stomach, fourth is small intestine, fifth is large intestine, and sixth is anus. And the integrated part of these parts, such as mouth, esophagus or food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus, will make the digestive system of human being, and it is also called alimentary canal, or it is also called digestive tract. Which start from the mouth and end at anus. Means the digestive system in human is, or digestion of food in human is start from the mouth and end at the anus. And the structure which contain all these parts is called alimentary canal, or alimentary canal is also called digestive tract. So it is all about the digestion in human. Here you see the digestion of food material is finished or completed in small intestine, and there is formation of two types of material. One is useful material and second is harmful material. The useful material is taken by our body and through absorption, and the harmful materials is removed from the body by a particular organ in human being, just like anus, through the process of assimilation. Means the complex food materials, breakdown of complex food material into smaller food material is called digestion. So it is all about the digestion. From beginning you have seen the definition of digestion, in which the digestion is a process in which larger components of food or complex components of food or larger molecules of food is changed into the smaller components of food with the help of enzymes and digestive juice, is called digestion. So here your digestive system is completed. Thank you.